What's up, Internet? It's Shroom, and tonight I'm going to head into the standard format on Magic the Gathering Arena to try out a brew that I just came up with. When there's a new set released, I do like to try standard a little bit. I do like it when standard is fun, and I wish that it were always fun, but it isn't always fun. And I don't think it's been particularly fun for some time. I think it was a little bit improved by the bannings, but still, like, I don't see how you can play a standard deck that isn't black or blue. The black decks are just so dominant, and the ramp decks are extremely powerful too. So can we overcome that? Let's find out. We're gonna chill our opponents out a little bit. So the Wilds of Eldraine set has a lot of effects that like tap our opponent's creatures down. So our strategy is we're an aggro deck. We're gonna play cheap creatures. We're gonna tap our opponent's stuff down, and we're going to take advantage of synergies from tapping our opponent's creatures. For example, Hylda of the Icy Crown, who is Elsa. She's Elsa basically. She's 4 mana for a 3/4. Whenever you tap an untapped creature an opponent controls, you may pay 1. When you do, choose one. Create a 4/4 white and blue elemental creature token. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Scry 2, then draw a card. So those modes are all quite powerful. And hopefully Hylda, is going to help us make a bunch of 4/4s and beat our opponent down. Another card that we have for synergy is Sharae of Numbing Depths. She's also 4 mana for 2/3. When she ETBs, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Whenever you tap one or more untapped creatures an opponent's control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. So Sharae is going to keep the cards flowing for us because we have a lot of effects that tap stuff down. Let's go through it all. Got a couple of Bitter Chills. This is an enchantment that taps something down and doesn't allow it to untap, but when it goes to the graveyard I can pay 1 and scry 1 and draw a card, so I can opt basically, which is nice to have that on top of a 2 mana enchantment that does this thing. Usually this effect is like 3 mana, or it has been a lot of times in the past. Got a couple of Freeze in Places. 2 mana sorcery, tap target creature an opponent controls and put 3 stun counters on it. Scry 2. So I like the Scry 2. Putting 3 stun counters is nice, although it may not be. That's one thing I'm a little worried about with this deck, is that it's generating too many stun counters, and we have so many synergies that are built around tapping our opponent's stuff. We kind of want our opponent's creatures to untap so that we can tap them again. But we'll see if we're able to get by even with the stun counters. We additionally have a couple of Succumb to the Colds. 3 mana for an instant, tap 1 or 2 target creatures an opponent controls, put a stun counter on each of them. And we've got Hylda's Crown of Winter, a couple copies. It's a 3 mana legendary artifact. For 1 mana, tap it to tap target creature. This ability costs 1 less to activate during your turn, so it's free to use during our turn. Or for 3, we can sack it to draw a card for each tapped creature our opponents control. So that's pretty nice. It's a cheap, repeatable source of tappage. I'm trying out this Icewrought Sentry as a threat/tap piece. So this is a 3 mana 2/3 with Vigilance. Whenever it attacks, I can pay 1 and a blue. When I do, tap target creature an opponent controls. Whenever you tap an untapped creature an opponent controls, Icewrought Sentry gets +2/+1 until the end of the turn. So yeah, if you just use all of our tap effects, this thing's going to be a 3 mana 4/4. Which isn't bad, that's kind of an aggressive body. It could grow even more than that if we tap more than 1 creature during our turn. So it could be like a 6/5, which is actually pretty good. I'm trying this guy out. He seems like he could be a legitimate threat, and he is also a tap piece. Also running a 1/of Solitary Sanctuary. This 3 mana enchantment. When it ETBs, tap target creature and opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Whenever you tap an untapped creature and opponent controls, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. So yeah, this is going to tap something, and it's going to buff up my team a little bit, help us close out the game a little faster. Also as a tap piece/threat, I have 1 Vantress Transmuter. His adventure is just 1 and a blue for a sorcery, tap target creature, create a Cursed Roll token attached to it. So it taps a creature and turns it into a 1/1, which is kind of nice, and it can just be played as a 3/4 body as well afterwards, just to beat down. So those are all of our tap pieces. Now, as far as our threats, I do want a full playset of Recruitment Officers. It's just a Savannah Lion. I want an aggressive 1-drop. the 4 mana look at the top 4 feature may not get any hits because I think we're running like, we don't have that many creatures. We have 19 creatures, so there's a good chance that the look at the top 4 won't hit something, but it could, and it's something to do with mana, you know, later in the game. A couple of Skrells to pretend like I can maybe try to protect my creatures. In reality, though, everything just dies. That's a big problem with Standard, is like everything just dies immediately. But we have the token Skrells just in case we might someday get to resolve and use one. Running a couple of Intrepid Adversaries. So this is a 3/1 lifelink for 2 mana. I do like the 3/1 body in this deck because since we're going to be tapping all of our opponent's stuff down, there aren't going to be those pesky, you know, 1-power creatures to jump block our Intrepid Adversaries. And I do like the fact that this can be a super lord. When I cast it, I can pay 1 and a white any number of times. When I pay this 1 or more times, put that many Valor counters on Intrepid Adversary. Creatures you control get +1/+1 for each Valor counter on Intrepid Adversary. So if I just have a bunch of mana open, I can just sink it into Intrepid Adversary, grow my entire team, and grow it as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, those are our threats. We got the Icewrought Sentries, as I mentioned. So one thing I am worried about this deck is, will it be aggro enough? I'm not sure. It might need some more threats. Like, maybe there should be a playset of Intrepid Adversaries. But we are playing a lot of interaction. That's one reason why we're playing a lot of tap cards, you know, because we want to tap our opponent's stuff down. We're playing a lot of interaction because we're Azorious. Got a couple of negates, a couple of make disappears. These are just really good cards. You know what they do. They protect us. I'm trying out Stroke of Midnight. This is a new card from Wilds of Eldraine. It's a 3-mana instant. Destroy target non-land permanent. Its controller creates a 1/1 human creature token. So, yeah, it just destroys anything, instant speed, with very minimal downside. It might actually be an upside to give our opponents a 1/1 creature, because that's something that we can tap down to proc all of our tap synergies. So that is the deck. We're gonna freeze our opponent's stuff in place. We're gonna reap value from tapping all their stuff with Elsa and Sharae, and we're gonna beat our opponent down with cheap aggro creatures. Oh, I also got a couple of Ossification in the main board just because it's such a good removal card. Did I get everything? Yes. The sideboard contains a couple of Surge of Salvation for those black decks. A couple of Pithing Needles. I really like Pithing Needle as a sideboard card to name the Wandering Emperor, the Eternal Wanderer. You know, Planeswalkers, the Liana of the Veil. It's very good against that. A couple of Disdainful Strokes for against the ramp decks, you know, that are trying to Itali, breach the multiverse, etc. A couple of Malevolent Hermits against Control. I really like this card against Control, and it's still in the format. A couple of Spell Pierces, also good against spell heavy decks. It's good against the ramp decks too. You know, when they get to 7 mana, they go for their breach or whatever. Sneaking a spell pierce in there can really ruin their plans. A couple of Destroy Evils to take out Shieldred, as well as enchantments, of which there are many, and a couple of Unlicensed Hearses for graveyards. So that is the deck. We are gonna chill our opponents out, and we're gonna beat them down with our aggressive creatures. I haven't really done much testing to this deck. I played like maybe 2 matches yesterday, and both against Esper Control that seemed to have like 0 new cards. So yep, we might run into a bit of that. And Dimir Control is very popular too, I believe. So that's going to be fun, but hopefully we have the tools between our main and sideboard to deal with it. So let's go chill them out. And if you like off-meta, off-kilter MTG content, you want to support me and my content, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Let's get into some matches. Alright, we're against Fred Mister here in Bronze. Haven't been playing much Arena. I've been playing a lot of Modern and Pioneer, actually. There's 24 lands in the deck, by the way. This is a keep. And I'm running a mix of Seachrome Coast and the slow land too, which is a little weird to me, but like, you want the mana early and you want it late too. Okay, we got a lot of freeze effects. Liana. Let's go ahead and negate that. Let's get down our Sentry. Shieldred. Okay. Let's chill her out. Get in for 6. Of course, the her life gain effect is still annoying as heck. Take our licks from Shieldred. See, this is one situation I was anticipating. We have nothing to tap, so we can't activate our synergy with the Sentry or any of the other cards. Wait. Oh, I said yes to that? I didn't mean to do that. Talking Numa to get back Liliana.
I'll have this fight finished before brunch.
Suck
Your
a
friends
recruitment
have
officer.
to leave.
So I think this is another problem with the deck. There's so many control decks.
I'm the new boss around here. Join
That
me
actually just don't have a lot of
or
creatures.
die. By coin or carnage.
I'll decline this time.
Oh,
Alright, let's kill Lily. We'll decline this time. Let's get out.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
Alright, we got something to tap. Ooh, we got 2 targets. That's perfect.
I have a job for you.
Siege the mirror. This card is so busted. So what are they getting? The end? Yeah, this card is really something. I think it's more troublesome in Modern to fish out One Rings and Shieldreds, but man, it's broken. Just what Black needed. More incredibly powerful pieces. Let's go for Shay. Tap this guy. Oh, I don't have the mana to tap that guy. I should have just succumbed to the cold. Sure. We'll attack Ob and get blocks.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
I will not discard a card. Play Revenants. Alright, so we gotta deal with Shieldred. Unfortunately. Because it is killing us. Yeah, let's opt. Leave that on top. Oh, I get to draw it. Let's kill Ob. Let's not pay for no reason.
Next time, I'll
And we get to play out another Sentry. Sure, I'll block. Cult Anvil. Eight, 9, 10 damage we can do. But we're just dead to the anvil. No, Control Z. It doesn't matter. We're dead to the anvil. Okay. So let's go for Pithing Needles. Anything else? Destroy Evil for sure. That was a scuffed. That was pretty scuffed. I really did not play that well. Cut a little bit of our tappy tech. Actually, they're kind of a go. They are kind of a tokeny theme. Not sure that Bitter Chill really even belongs in this deck. Cut a crown. And a Skrelv. I don't think we can keep this one lander. That's a mulligan. Alright, this is fine. We'll keep this 6 and bottom a transmuter or an island. Probably an island. We can draw a 3rd land. Opponent mulled to 5. Alright, let's play Adversary. Pithing Needle. Well, we missed our land drop. Needle's good, though. Let's name Lily. Maybe I should have named Oni Cold Anvil. Alright, let's play our Sentry. Yep, there's the anvil. They don't have anything to sack to it, though. The sack itself. To get a 3/1. That's fine. I think I'll Strelve. And, ossify this thing? Probably ossification on that guy. The end. Boy, this card is going to see a lot of play. Man, Black did not need that card. Well, that kind of neuters my deck pretty effectively. Because that's my best creature. This turn it into a 1/1. Sack fodder. Otawara. I could potentially use that to bounce my Pithing Needle if needed. A 3/4 body's not bad here. Okay, I will block that thing, I guess. Yeah, I'll block this. Ossification. Pretty good. Get rid of that Clay Revenant for good. Get in for 3. I should have played Otawara so that I can succumb to the cold. Alright, let's Sharae. Tap down a 2/2, draw a card. Attack with our 3/4. We do have Skrelv to protect our stuff from removal, which is nice. Nice, they say. Well, let's succumb to the cold. They're dudes. Draw a card. Another Pithing Needle. I'll take it. Soaking Zan. So they can chump. Let's name Oni Cult Anvil. Now I don't have any tappy tech. We can attack them down to 7. They crack back, we go to 5. I mean, I think we just get in damage when we can, right? Those guys have vigilance. Shieldred. Well, we gotta find an answer to that. And quickly. Yeah, recruitment officer is not gonna do it. Yeah, that last attack might have been a little greedy. Because Shieldred is, as we know, always a possibility. Okay, we will absolutely kill the Shieldred. Block here. We'll protect it. Get a 1. And we have no attack. Only Cult Anvil can't do anything. It does kill us. It creates a 1/1 if they ever get an artifact. Make disappear. It's not going to be very useful. Solitary Sanctuary. Okay. Let's tap the Samurai, draw a card. Give us something good, please. Sharae. Cut down Skrelv. Yep, that happens, right? Yeah, I can't make disappear. That's not really what I was looking for. Right, succumb to the cold. We'll do that on their turn. Well, I had to do it before they declared attackers. Whenever one or more other creatures you control dies, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That's not good. Alright, I think we got this actually. Yep, we do. Alright, we pulled it out. Okay. Do I want to swap out Make Disappear for something else? Like Disdainful Stroke? Shieldred's probably the only thing in their deck that gets targeted by Disdainful Stroke. I think we just keep it as is. This hand looks fine. We'll need to draw some lands, but maybe get to play Stroke of Midnight. I'm gonna lead on Recruitment Officer. Smelter. Let's attack. Let's play another Recruitment Officer. I will trade if they attack. I think I'd play my Sentry. Yeah, let's attack. Let's take it. Take 3. The Stone Brain. What are they gonna name with the Stone Brain? Alright, let's get down Hylda. And I'll swing with my Sentry. Let it through. They're just gonna sack the Stone Brain to make a 3/1. No, they're sacking the 3/1. Naming Hylda. Well, good thing we got our Hylda down. Another Sentry. So, I'm guessing they have a remove a spell for Hylda. Which makes me want to get value out of her while I can. I also would... It would be good to kill this thing. Yeah, let's pay the 1. Let's make a 4/4. And let's play Skrelv. Hey, we did it. Wow. That's a cool little Rakdos sack deck from our opponent. But we were able to beat Sheoldred. GG's. We're against Zaretha. Or Zirthi. Looks like a good hand. I like having turn 1 Recruitment Officer. Up the Beanstalk. When it ETBs or when you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, draw a card. Okay. So they're a big mana, big mana deck. Land go. Okay. I think we have too many tapping cards in the deck. Another up the Beanstalk. Well, if they ever get to their big spells, that's going to be a lot of value. I think I want to hold up Negate. Strangle on the recruitment officer. Okay. More land is good. I want to wait till I have something to tap down before I play Sharae. Actually, now that I have 6 lands, I'll play her and still be able to hold up Negate. I have plenty of stuff to tap with. So they have Zayator's Proving Ground, but are they actually playing any black cards? I haven't seen any sign of it yet. They might just have that as a cycling dual land. Titan of Industry. Alright, well, let's chill those dudes out. Burn down the house. Gonna deal 5 damage to everything. I think that is negate worthy. Okay. Let's go ahead and just get rid of the Titan of Industry. Besage you. Let's go for an island. So then... Are these all sorceries? Oops. Uh-oh. All these tap spells are sorceries. So that means they can block right now. Well, that's too bad. Invasion of Zendikar. So the big mana decks are still a thing. Another invasion of Zendikar. Ganjo. It's actually pretty good. Tap the Awakened Skyclave, because that makes this into a 4/5, which is a good number to block 4/4s. I will block the 4/4. Another up the Beanstalk. Okay. Let's freeze the 4/4 in place, I guess. That's a double bottom. I need a threat. Alright, let's Ganjo Azusa. All 4 up the Beanstalks. Topiary Stomper does not trigger it. Just a land. Well, I need to find something. I'll do this now. Skrelv is not really something. Sentry. There's Itali. Crown. Steal my crown. Alright, we just draw land, so we're not going to be Itali. Well, we're not especially well suited to fight those decks. I guess Destroy Evil is really good against them. So is Disdainful Stroke. I think that's not good. We have too many tap effects. I actually do like Bitter Chill against them. Freeze in Place has the Scry too, which is nice. Make Disappear is good in the early game. It's really bad late. Cut. I'll cut one no. I'll cut a Skrelv. I'll cut the Skrelvs. 5 lands, recruitment officer, make disappear. Yeah, it's okay. Turn 1 recruitment officer is nice to have. And this will hit something. It only costs 2 too, that's a good deal. Alright, negate is good. Or when you cast a spell. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna negate that. They already have 1. That's enough. Brotherhood's End. That's fine. I'll use the officer's ability. Jeez. Just a Stone Cold Whiff. I mean, that's gonna happen. We do have a lot of non-creature spells in our deck. Okay, now we have no threats. Azusa? Sure. Alright, we draw Sentry. That's good. Invasion of Zendikar. I will counter that. Attack. You don't need to pay anything. Let's get down Sharae. Burn down the house. So I could bounce something. What's better? Probably Sharae, right? Sure, let's bounce Sharae. Cool, we drew another Sentinel. So we're shields down. If they just have a Tali, we probably just lose. Another burn down the house. Well, it is a good card for their deck. Tyrannix Rex. Just land. Deck probably needs some card draw, like a couple of memory deluge. There's the Tali. Yeah, I think we're not good. We're not good against the ramp decks. Run. Yeah, this card really put the ramp depths over the top. I don't have any kind of threat. I think it's safe to just scoop here. Alright, what could we do about the ramp decks, though? Like, I've got a couple of Disdainful Strokes, I've got the Destroy Evils. What else? just more Disdainful Strokes. Maybe I should not have Spell Pierce at all, just go 4 Disdainful Strokes. That probably would be better. Alright, I want to get a couple of Memory Deluges in here. I don't like editing in this view. And I think I'll cut the Bitter Chills. And let's cut Spell Pierce from the sideboard. And just max out on Disdainful Stroke. That should be better against the big mana decks. And the deck just needs a little card draw. Ninja Dave 30 is our opponent. Mulligan. Man, this is not a good hand either. I think I gotta go to 5. Alright, we'll keep this. We'll bottom. Lands. And Crown. Ambitious Farmhand. Alright, let's go for the Sentry. Werefox Bodyguard. We only have one white source. I think I'll destroy the Bodyguard. And I'll block the Farmhand. Then Acolyte gonna get back their Bodyguard. Okay, let's get in for an attack. Yeah, we'll tap down their 1/1. I'll go for a Recruitment Officer. Ossify my Sentry. No block. I'll play Skrelv. Light attack. Land number 4 would be nice. Okay, here comes the Fox. No land number 4. Yeah, I guess I'm just scrying for land. Okay, do I want 2 lands in a row? Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, these guys are good too. If it isn't a token, create 2 tokens that are copies of it. Okay. So, I think I'm playing Hylda, because she can block 3 3s. More triplets. That's a problem. Those are all 6/6s. You know what? Maybe I need Elish Norn in my sideboard. Because that's good against Italy, too. Alright, let's go for Disdainful Strokes. Cut a few things. I like the negates. Yeah, I'm not sold on Stroke of Midnight. Actually, come to think of it, I think Fateful Absence probably is just better. Stroke of Midnight, though, can kill any non-land permanent, not just creatures and planeswalkers. If we draw some blue mana, this is okay. Sure, let's keep 7 cards this game. I hear it's better to start with more cards. Spirited Companion, Which removal spell is it going to be this time? Oh, just Utopia Restomper. Okay. Alright, let's tap down the Spirited Companion. The Stomper can't block. Draw a card. Attack for 4. Doubling their ETB trigger to draw 2 cards. Okay, let's Solitary Sanctuary. Yeah. Let's tap that thing. Put a counter on the Sentry. for 7. I think I leave up Make Disappear. Virtue of Knowledge. Okay. I might come to regret that, but... really do wish I had more white, blue mana, that is. I don't want to spend an ossification on a Spirited Companion. It does let me get in for 5 damage, so it's actually probably worth it. No, 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 I did not want to do that. I guess it's okay. Is this lethal? Oh no. I meant to hold up my mana for this counterspell. Now the bodyguard can counter 2 things. Okay, I think I just hold up interaction. Elish Norn. Yeah, I think that's going to be a no on that. Ossification for Skrelv. What's more important? Keeping Skrelv? I think I can let Skrelv go. Alright, let's blow them out. Tap down the Topiary Stomper. Alright, we got him. Struck at midnight was actually good there. But, I mean, so would a Fateful Absence would have been good too. Yeah, I like Skrelv into double negates. Farmhand. We don't have any white. Oh yeah, we do. We have what, single white mana. Alright, well, Memory Deluge is going to be helpful. Virtue of Knowledge? No way. Ossification will come in handy. Another Virtue of Knowledge. No way. Alright, I think I want my Sentry here. Hellish Norn is scary. But we do have an answer. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Oops. So what do I do? Attack with the Sentry, tapping Hellish Norn, or just use Scribe to give it protection? I want a Memory Deluge, so I think I'll just pass. She shuts down all of that stuff. Oh great, they're gonna get a million rough triplets. Disdainful Stroke, look! Right on time. Yeah, they're gonna get 6 of their triplets? Yeah, we can scoop to that. Just a turn late on these. Alright, so I think we should have Hellish Norn in the sideboard. It's also good against the Itali decks. Let's add... a couple of these. Whoops, not to the main, to the side. And cut what? Surge of Salvation? Like, when would you board in Surge of Salvation? I feel like, you know, we got the Skrells in the main board already and the counter spells. I'm not sure when would be good to add those. So yeah, we'll just cut those, swap them for Hellish Norns. Alright, J Diggs Hala is our opponent here in Silver Tier. Yeah, it looks fine. Are they a control deck? They have a Teferi avatar. Forest, dig up. forest. Okay. Interesting. Gallop Readers is just a 1/1. I think we'll tap him down. Just so we can attack. We need to get in damage when we can with this deck. Carrying Beast Collar. Okay. Let's Sharae down the Beast Collar. Draw a card. Get it for 3. Restoration of the Ganjo. Alright. I think I want to play Hylda or Sentry. I think Sentry this turn. So I'll just attack with Sharae. They're gonna bounce Sharae. Okay. Would I trade my Intrepid Adversary for the Gallop Readers? Yeah, I would. Alright. Let's do this. Do I want to ossify anything? I want to wait till I can kick this Intrepid Adversary. No, I don't think I'll need to ossify anything. Conduit of Worlds. You play lands from your graveyard. Choose target non-permanent card in your graveyard. If you haven't cast a spell this turn, you may cast that card. If you do, you can't cast additional spells this turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, let's go for Sharae. Let's tap down the Beast Collar. Draw Memory Deluge. Let's attack. We take it. Ether Channeler. It's gonna make a bird. Fight rigging. Ooh, the crown. Crown is quite expensive. Like an ossification. I can tap down two guys. I get rid of two guys. Deal with two of their creatures. Let's get rid of that. I think I want to play the Crown. Let's tap the 2/2. Now let's tap the 2/1 because I want the Gallic Readers to die. They go to 1. Beefing up their board. Yep, we got him. Alright. So what do we want? Destroy evil. They use a lot of enchantments. Anything else? I don't think so. Let's cut a Skrelv. They're an ETB deck. We could try Elish Norns. Let's cut a Crown. Cut a Skrelv. Let's cut a Hylda. I don't know, a negate? A make disappear? They go wide, so I want the succumb to the colds. Maybe one of these strokes of midnight. Alright, we got a recruitment officer. Some counterspells. They dig up. Sentry is sweet. Hummingbird. Proliferates. Yeah, let's attack. We don't want them proliferating. They take it. Borrowed time. That's fine. You can exile my recruitment officer. I think I want to get down my sentry. Draw some cards. Alright, they're leaving back the Thrumming Bird. I think let's get Sharae going. Tap it. Draw a card, hitting for 4 damage. Joint exploration. Kicked, so they can play an extra land. Okay. Well, they had nothing there. That's good for us. Decline. Ren in 7? I don't think so. Yes, we will tap the Thrumming Bird. Draw a card. Should have played my Solitary Sanctuary. I forgot that that thing was untapped. Alright, they're at 4. Ether Channeler, uh-huh. Bouncing my Sentry, okay. Yeah, in this situation, Fateful Absence would be better than Stroke of Midnight. Like, I could win the game if I had Fateful Absence instead of this. I think we counter that, right? Hellish Norn. Alright. Let us lock down the bird. Opponent's thinking about going to 1. Or are they roping us? Come on, don't be like that. You have 4 cards in hand. You have a chance. Opponents. Well, someone doesn't like being chilled. They've got no chill. When people salt rope me, I like to give them a nice. Sometimes also a good game. I think they were salt roping me. There's a chance I'm wrong and I'm just a jerk. No, they're totally salt roping me. I wish there was something that they could do to prevent this, but I don't think there is really. Alright. Taking down Bant something or other. And we have a match against Captain Burrito. Birdrito. Yeah. This is a decent hand. Always good to have a turn 1 play. Citizen's Crowbar. You can sack it to destroy artifacts and enchantments. Okay. Let's play this as a land, freeze that thing in place. Ossification plus land sounds good. Though I would have preferred it in another order. Oops. I wasn't paying attention. Gathering Throng. So they got a bunch of 3/3/1s. It's kind of annoying. Well, I guess I'll ossify that so I can get in for some damage. That's from Capenna. Their whole deck is like new Capenna cards. Celebrity Fencer. Alright, let's go for the Sentry. More Throngs. Right? Take 4. That's a good draw. Alright, let's tap down the Throng. So let's Sanctuary. Tap the Fencer. We'll give the counter to the Sentry. I'll attack with the Sentry and Recruitment Officer. Sure. So they can trade these two creatures for the Sentry. They do. Argavian Phalanx. Yep, I don't know about Stroke of Midnight, because that doesn't allow me to get in an attack if I cast it. Let's play this. Let's tap that. We'll give her the counter. Attack with both. Destroy evil. Its counter. No, not make disappear. Negate, please. Another crowbar. Okay, so we win here. Cast Sharae number 2. We'll keep our original Sharae, but we do get to tap down something. And then we tap the other creature with the crown. Get in for 5. So what do we want? Elish Norn seems good. Destroy Evil also isn't bad. Toughness 4. It's not good against the Gathering Throng. I guess just Elish Norn. Cut an adversary. Cut a Hylda. Alright, this looks decent. I want to wait till next turn to play the second recruitment officer, so that I might possibly counter a Throng. ETB gain life, that's fine. Alright, let's go for the Solitary Sanctuary. Tap it down. Buff our dude. Gathering Throng, that's annoying. Alright, let's go for Sharae. Tap this guy down, draw a card, buff my dude. Throngs. Destroy my enchantment. Attacking with the Pegasus. Alright, let's freeze this dude in place. Draw a card. Scry 2. Hylda and negates. I don't think I want either of those in this position, honestly. Let's go attacking. Oh, I had another recruitment officer I could have played. More Throngs. It's a lot of Throngs. I could have countered that too. A little tired today. Well, let's just go ahead and kill one of those 3/1s. Turn it into a 1/1. Elesh Norn. A little late for that. No attack. I need some ice. Borrowed time does nothing. They scoop. Elesh Norn's so messed up. I'm not sure that we were gonna win that. I mean, their board was pretty large, and I had no tappy tech. Feels bad to run removal enchantments into Elesh Norn, though, for sure. All right, final opponent is Ricard 91. We're gonna be on the draw. Yeah, it looks good. We'll need to draw some lands, but we can do that. Alright, so aggro. Our hand isn't really good against aggro. Commando. I did consider putting some sweepers in the sideboard, but our creatures are so important to our strategy. I feel like it's kind of tough, but I didn't think there's a good argument for like more spot removal. So they choose Hylda to make more expensive. They're gonna flip that too. Yeah, this is really bad. They got a good draw on the draw against White Weenie. It's tough. Has a 4/2 now. Alright. Let's go for recruitment officer. No attack. Reinforcements. Okay, so I will block here. Sure. It's fine. Hey, I can keep my recruitment officer. Okay, there's the sentry. Well, they got off to a good start, but they don't really have much going on right now. Okay, they're just gonna fish with the recruitment officer. And they whiff. They pass. Okay, let's start buffing our team. Tap down this guy. We'll give the buff to recruitment officer. Nah, let's do the sentry. Attack with the sentry. So you just take it. Okay. More reinforcements. Hey, they're playing Stroke of Midnight. We'll certainly block a 1/1. Alright, we get another sentry. Does not attack. They found an ossification. Alright, let's block the 2/2. Hylda. Three, 4 is pretty good. So if she sticks around, things will really take a turn for the better. They dig with the recruitment officer. Adeline. That's pretty good. Alright, well, I'll block this 3/2. They let it go. Okay, so let's crown. We'll use it during their turn, but then I don't have mana to pay for Hylda's. But it doesn't do anything right here. I do get a counter on Hylda. That's cool. I don't have the mana to use her special, unfortunately. Another Hylda. Alright, let's freeze in place the Adeline. Make disappear planes. I don't really want either of those. They skew. I'm gonna get to make a 4/4 right there. I'll be able to tap down another creature. So yeah. Yeah, I don't really have anything for this matchup. Elesh Norn is just huge. Destroy Evil can hit ossifications, I guess. Probably better than Stroke of Midnight. I'll leave one Stroke of Midnight in. Negates. They don't have a lot to negate. Trim some counter spells. I like all of my tapping tech. Cut one Hylda. She's so good when she gets going. I'll cut a Skrelv. Gotta mulligan that one lander. Well, this hand has castable cards, so I suppose it's a keep. Flip to bottom. Probably Stroke of Midnight. Reinforcements. I think I'll just hold up Make Disappear. Coppercoat Vanguard. Yeah, that's real bad. Sentry is really a really nice pickup. More reinforcements. Cathar Commando. Okay. Well, we can tap 2 guys and get a double pump. They have plenty of chump blockers. Yoshin Frontliner. Would have loved to get a land there. I think I'll attack with my Sentry. Nope, not gonna pay. If they want to trade for 3 creatures, I'm okay with that. Actually, it'll only be 2. Still. Play a second Sentry, hopefully draw a land for next turn, so we can Sharae. They scoop. Yeah, they got a pretty bad draw. Yeah, countering the Copper Coat really saved our butt there. Alright, so we played a total of 6 matches. And we went 4-2. Which is pretty good, considering, you know, it's been a minute since I played Standard. I really haven't played this format at all since the release of Wilds. And I think the deck is really fun. I actually enjoyed playing Standard tonight. It was nice to not see a bunch of really sweaty, you know, tier decks. Of course, we are, like, pretty low on the ladder. I'm sure it gets terrible when you get up to, like, to gold or higher. I think the deck is actually pretty good. Probably could use a couple more creatures, because we did sometimes have draws where we sort of petered out, you know, like we drew like 2 or 3 creatures, but then we just didn't draw any more. Theoretically, Memory Deluge helps with that, but I could see making room for a couple more creatures. Maybe a little bit more help in the sideboard against, you know, go wide decks. Like a couple of laydown arms. We'd have to increase our planes count to use laydown arms. Or just like Fateful Absence could be helpful. I think I've concluded this card is just worse than Fateful Absence, or like any other, you know, 3-mana removal spell. It should just be Fateful Absence, probably. Because there were some games where, like, giving that token to our opponent meant that they would be able to block a lethal attack. And we don't want that. I think giving them a clue is probably better. Did we actually cast this spell? We did a couple of times. I don't think we ever cast it on a non-creature permanent, though. So yeah, I would just say run Fateful Absence instead of Stroke of Midnight. Of course, the fact that it can hit, like, Wedding Announcement is kind of nice. I don't know. It just felt too expensive, and like the drawback was more of a drawback than it might appear at first. But other than that, yeah, I think the deck is fine. It plays well. It's fun. It's very synergistic. It gets, you know, reasonably aggro. The Icewrought Sentries, man, these things are so good. I was very impressed by the performance of this card. It's just perfect for this deck, and it was awesome to see, you know, an uncommon really put in some work. So yeah, ice them, chill them out. That's what I say. We iced the format pretty neatly this evening, and I had fun. I hope you did too. If you did and you like off-meta, off-kilter MTG content, please support the channel by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment down below, letting me know what you would like me to play next, what format, what deck, anything, you know. Just helps out the algorithm to find my channel. And with that, I will bid you a good evening. Stay cool.